has been a long time. So sorry about that. We've been super busy. With school starting back, we're doing cheer. I have been assisting coaching that. So it's been busy. It's been crazy busy. But that's not an excuse. So here I am. I'm back to chat with you guys and get us all back on track because I need to get back on track too. Last time we talked, I was telling y'all like I do eat out a lot with work. A lot of times we're busy or we're meeting clients or we're out. And that's something I'm still working with that because that's still coming into play. But I would say 80%, 75 to 80% of the time I'm clean eating. And that is at least with my breakfast and my dinners and my lunches. If it is out, I don't consider that clean because we don't know what everybody truly uses when they're cooking. But what we do know is if you're ordering not the burger every single time and not a carb loaded or the highest calorie meal you can get. Now, I don't track calories. Those of you that do, I encourage you to follow Hannah Pointer. She's on Macro Habits. She's probably my favorite as far as counting calories goes and somebody that I've watched. Brooke Works Out is a good one as well. I think she's been counting. I'm not really sure. And a few others I follow I'll mention when I think that they have good things. My bird has decided to yell, I'm sorry. So let's go over a grocery haul. I just did one and tell y'all kind of what everything's been looking like lately and what my meals have been and what they're going to be. So I've incorporated this Chobani 20-gram protein vanilla yogurt, and I only do a couple scoops of it with Greek yogurt. I got the Great Value one this time. It's the same as the Chobani one that I get. It's just a little bit cheaper. And I've been bulk buying, so we'll have things on hand. So those are my yogurts. What I've been doing with these is chopping up a green apple. I keep those on hand. I'll show you. A green apple. I got my little fruit. Sure thing. Grapefruits, apples, green apples, bananas. I try to keep fruits on hand that are easy, that I can snack with easy, or that I can make something easy. But with my yogurts, a couple scoops of these and a scoop of cottage cheese and cutting the green apple up in it, putting some cinnamon on it. It's so good. It's kind of like fall. So I really like that. And I add a drizzle of my peanut butter. And if you have not been on here and you do not know, I use as many whole ingredient foods as I can, meaning you don't want those things having more than 4 or 5 ingredients, meaning if you can't pronounce it, you probably don't need it in your body. And if you don't know what it is, you don't need it in your body. Cutting down on processed foods is the #1 way to start leaning towards your health goals. Anywho, my peanut butter is 100% peanuts. The only ingredient in it is peanuts. So it's a good one. On those that gets high calorie, and I've had people, how do you eat that? It's high calorie. Well, when you are ingredient eating and not calorie counting, and you're just trying to push yourself towards a more nutritional, healthy way, I would encourage you not to calorie count during that. Maybe look at leaning into a reverse diet for a little while, which means you're slowly upping your calories, but I just wouldn't count for a little while. I would just transition your body into whole foods, eating clean, doing these things, because you're going to notice a huge difference. You'll cut your sweet cravings down, because all that is that processed sugar, and your body's saying, I need more, I need more, I need more. When you put it in there, your body just instantly wants it. It's very addictive. And that's for most of the processed foods anyways. If you will, for 2 weeks, just clean up your eating and do those things, you will notice your cravings go away. And you will actually crave more of these foods. So what I've been keeping on hand, and easy, quick, tuna. I love this spicy Chi one, Thai, whatever. That's one of my favorite ones. I keep those on hand. And the hot buffalo, of course. Now, let's see. Its ingredients aren't bad. There are a few more, but it's just going to be like the seasonings they use. This is just for quick and easy. I prefer to make it at home. Another quick and easy is I do keep canned chicken on hand and canned tuna. I keep those on hand to make it a little bit easier on me for my meals. So with those things right there that you have, you can make a tuna salad. You can... we use just a little bit of the avocado oil mayo and Greek yogurt. I mix with those and then I season the way I want them. And the same with the canned chicken. I make like chicken salad with it. And there's tons of recipes. If you'll look on Pinterest, I made a board for myself, Whole Foods, and my meal prep board. So I can refer back to those so I can see kind of what I want. I add boiled eggs in mine, celery. If I do a sweeter one, I may add some grapes. I like the crunch and the apples. If it's not a sweeter one, I add a bunch of celery to it for that crunch, and I add jalapenos to mine for the flavor. It depends on what like you're going for, sweet or savory for the day. And then I keep these. I just got these yesterday. I have not shredded them yet, but I keep a couple rotisserie chickens on hand during the week to make it a little easier lately, just because I haven't been cooking as much on my meal prep days. Cabbage, I'm gonna make stir fry this weekend. I've got this with my onions and peppers and chicken breasts that I'm gonna cook with. I keep the rotisserie chicken a lot of times. What I'm gonna do with it is salads, or I may just put it in a bowl, have a couple boiled eggs with it, some avocado, cucumbers are a great filler, pickles, things like that. That's kind of been where I'm at. Like, my breakfast has been very quick and easy lately. I'm showing y'all. I have my whole bucket from my fridge. This is my breakfast bucket. Right now, I have the Pillars yogurt drinks. These have 20 grams of protein, 4 grams of sugars in them. I love the ingredients, are not bad at all. And again, now this is going to be processed, okay? Any of your pre-made protein shakes are going to be processed. I look for the ones that I'm okay with their ingredients, that it's not terrible, that it's something I can deal with. So I do like Shamrocks. And then, of course, these are high protein Chobani Greek yogurt protein shakes, or little yogurt drinks. So I've been drinking these for in the morning. It's just been a little easier, quicker. And for dinners, you know, I told you I do the rotisserie chickens. We may do salads, tuna, just quick and easy things. Another thing I've been loving lately is eggs at night. So I've got my egg whites. I've got a ton of eggs. These are not my usual ones. I don't remember what these were, but I have a huge thing. I got that 60 pack at Walmart. So that's all in my fridge. I'm going to get those out and show y'all, but I did want to show y'all I had some other eggs too. We go through a lot of eggs because I do like to boil my own. As you know, I do buy the boiled eggs because that's convenient too. But I do like boiling my own, or poaching my own, or making my own for different meals. I use Ezekiel bread as a bread. I keep a different one on hand for my kiddo because she may not like that one as much, but for me, that's what I do. It is a low glycemic, so it's good for diabetics, those that need to watch their carbs. It's got great ingredients, and then they have it at Walmart. So look up Ezekiel bread. I'll show you mine real quick, and then I'll show you the rest of my haul I was going to show you. Let's see. This is another thing I absolutely love. Love, love, love. It is a huge part of my daily drink, eat, whatever, kefir milk. It's kind of like, I mean, it's a probiotic, but it's kind of like, I'm trying to think. The best way to describe it would be, it tastes like Greek yogurt. So, here's the Ezekiel bread. I love this bread. I love the ingredients. I love the way it tastes. And again, it's low glycemic, so it goes with my goals and what I've been doing as far as making sure my blood sugar's in check. That's been a journey of its own. I do keep sliced turkey on hand. Would love recommendations if somebody has one that's not just, you know, the Great Value brand at Walmart. Another thing is we like hot dogs and sausages, and I know that gets hard as far as trans fat, saturated fat, and things like that go. So I get turkey dogs at Walmart or at Publix, and I love Publix when they are buy one get one free. You're gonna walk with me real quick. I keep avocados or guac on me at all times because that's a great fat. It goes with everything and I love it. Y'all know I love my blueberries and my strawberries. Always on a fruit kick. My grapes. And I have been on a huge grapefruit kick. I got a few other things I was going to show y'all. Grapefruits have been just so good, and they're just so good for you, too. So, let me back you up a little bit. Okay, y'all know my Chobani coffee creamer. I love the ingredients in it. That's really good. There's literally, I think, 4. It's milk, cream, cane sugar, Dutch cocoa, natural flavors, sea salt. That's a good one. Tastes really good. This one is 4 ingredients. It is the Natural Bliss real milk and cream. It's where's it at? Skim milk, cream, sugar, natural flavor. So these are great. That's what I do there. Here is what my yogurt bowls look like with cottage cheese to my vanilla yogurt, my Greek yogurt, a little bit of peanut butter, cinnamon, and green apples. Here's some snacks that I've been loving. Here's the That's It bar. I like these. They're very good. Low calorie. It's just mango and apples. So, I mean, it's the same as if I cut half of each and ate it. So, that may be what I resort to. Everyone loves the Chomp bars. I like them too, but I actually like these a little bit better. This is the Archer brand. It's still a grass-fed beef stick. I like the Archer brand a little bit better. I don't know if it's just the meat or what it is, but I like it better. Tastes a little better. And here is one other of the yogurt drinks that I've been getting, the Okios. That's 23 grams of protein. So, that's pretty much like all of my meals, how I've been prepping them. And y'all see, I get a lot of stuff in my grocery haul, but I make it very versatile. Like chicken, you can make chicken bowls out of anything, you know, like I don't have to just do stir fry. I can do barbecue chicken, I can do Mexican chicken, I can put it in a soup, I can put it in a crock pot. I make it versatile. And for Austin, he's been wanting to eat more rice, so we've been getting the natural brown long grain rice. That's been fine for him. And actually, I get the French onion condensed soup for him, and I put a little bit of that over it, kind of like to act as his gravy for it, and he loves that, eats it up. And let me think. Another thing is I have been keeping that Equipped brand. Y'all know I love it. I've been keeping colostrum and the grass-fed beef liver capsules. That's just kind of my daily have-to-dos. And I take a magnesium complex as well at night. And that's about all the vitamins that I'm taking right now. But I've actually ChatGPT'd a good stack for me, and what I may end up adding in is an adrenal complex. I just want to make sure that, you know, my body's balanced, my hormones are balanced, that I'm staying on top of everything with how hard I train and how much I sweat, and making sure that my body's not under any type of stress, that I'm keeping everything going smoothly as I possibly can, and that I'm not restrictive as far as I'm eating and things like that. Now, that's been another question, you know, the fitness industry, and y'all know I don't always believe in that. Check my other videos to kind of where I talk on that. But a big thing lately is, you know, like how people say, oh, you should be able to eat whatever you want in moderation. Absolutely, you should. If you're going for your goals, though, there's a reason that people see better results when they go more restricted, because you're chasing your goal. The best rule of thumb is moderate. That still doesn't mean eating that every day. If you're chasing a goal, make it for the weekends. Make your moderation a couple days out, you know, like where you're not having it every day. What I'm trying to say is sometimes you have to be restricted for a little while to get what you want, and then you introduce everything else back in slowly so you can have that balanced lifestyle. And that's kind of where I'm at. I haven't hit my goal altogether, but I'm close, and I want to be able to hit it without having to be restrictive. So I've been balanced. What I am going to do though is get back into my harder training and a little bit restrictive where everything is in moderation. I'm a big sweet tooth girl. I love sweet treats. So my biggest thing is making sure I have something on hand I can make. I keep dates. Y'all know I love a good stuffed date. Keep those on hand, or I make things homemade. That way I know the ingredients that are in it, where it's not processed or things like that. Or good sweet snacks. I like apples and peanut butter with dark chocolate and things like that. I keep that Catalina Crunch. It is processed. I do keep it. And I do like a handful of it with a handful of the Purely Elizabeth granola. Let me show you. I keep those on hand because I like cereal too. So like right now, these are not the good. I have a couple different ones I'll show you. Purely Elizabeth granola, that's the peanut butter one. And here's the Catalina Crunch, it's cinnamon toast. And I also have the Purely Elizabeth, the original one, granola, and the Honey Graham Catalina Crunch. And like I said, I do a handful of each in a bowl, and I have it as a snack, as a little bowl of cereal. Sorry, I got caught looking. I was trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to show you. But that's about all that I have for today. So for this Labor Day weekend, I hope everybody has a good, relaxing, wonderful weekend. I trained today. I actually ran about 2 miles and then biked about a mile and did 10 minutes on level 10 on my stair climber. And then I did a Pilates workout. And I've been noticing on Saturdays and Sundays I go a little bit harder, which is fine because I have the time. So those are my main workout days. I'm going to show y'all my gym. That way you'll kind of be able to see. I don't know if y'all care. If you don't, you can end the video now. But we are super excited and we've been super proud of it. We turfed the ground. I have a tent sauna in that corner. And then my husband wanted a all-in-one Smith machine. This one has all of the cable connections to it, so he can do literally every workout. I'll show you. Like you can see all his little things are hanging up there for his workouts. We're working on our dumbbell collection and what all we want. We have an elliptical. We have 2 bikes right now. We are probably going to get rid of one of them and just have one. And of course we have our treadmill, and I have my little rack with my weights and my kettlebells. We do have a stair climber now. Very thankful. A friend of mine was gonna get rid of hers and we offered and we bought it. We had a really, really good deal on everything in here. We mainly thrifted everything in here. Then I have my punching bag. I actually have a hanging punching bag, but we haven't decided if we're gonna keep it or not yet. So this has been the biggest blessing for me because I can plan my day around coming out here and not plan it around going to the gym or making plans to be at the gym and the time frames and yada yada, because with cheer and everything else, life has been crazy and it's been wild, and I'm in the middle of painting too. I forget that shows when I walk around the house. So anyway, we have projects going. Before we end, if you made it this far, I want to challenge you guys to something. So September 1st is Monday. Most of us are off work. Starting Monday, I would like to challenge those that want this better lifestyle, this healthier lifestyle, and just to all over make yourself feel better, bring your confidence in. Of course, looking better is always a plus when all this comes, but you're just going to feel better. You're going to have more mental clarity. You're going to be able to focus, and you're going to sleep so much better. Like I said, I ChatGPT everything. So let's challenge. Start Monday, September 1st for 30 days. Cleaning. 5 of the 7 days a week cleaning. 5 of the 7 days of the week, get at least 20 minutes of movement. Whether you walk outside, run outside, you do a home workout, you go to the gym, whatever, at least 20 minutes, 5 days a week. Can y'all do that? Let's do it together. If you want, message me, comment below. We'll chat about everything. What do y'all think? Anyways, happy Labor Day weekend. We got a game to get ready for, so bye.